Hi, Steve Holden from Copley Fund Research here, and a quick look at US positioning amongst global equity funds. I've got our country profile dashboard here set to United States, and chart 1 shows the average weight, so we've increased by around about 10% over the past decade or so, peaking towards the end of last year at 58%. We now stand at 54% on average amongst 332 actively managed global strategies, versus the benchmark that is still lower. So we can see chart 3 looks at the average weight versus the index, so the MSCI All Country World Index. If you're investing in the ETF, US weights are even higher, with active managers at record levels of underweight at just under 8%. In terms of fund positioning, if you're looking for a strategy that has a lower US weight, we can look at individual fund levels here. The most bullish top out at 70% plus, but if we sort and try and find the lower allocators, there's plenty of options sub 30% with a bit more of a balanced weight amongst the regions. So something like Jupiter has got a 13% weight. We can look at their fund in a bit more detail in our fund profile tab. We can see that chart 4 looks at the regional weight versus the peer groups. So they're consistently overweight EMEA and Asia and underweight Americas. I can click on EMEA here and I can see that overweight versus the peer group in red, fund weight in blue. We can see names like Grupo Catalana, Barclays, Continental, the top weights for the fund. And if I unclick EMEA and look at the US weight, we can see that they're underweight by 41% at the moment, and that's fairly consistent from 2016 onwards. So they've been consistently underweight the US, but the interesting thing is performance has still been good. So they're still in the 80th percentile over the 5-year period, and in the top quartiles for the shorter time periods as well. I'll leave it there for now. If you'd like access to these dashboards, please get in touch, and if you want to see more insights like this, please follow Copley Fund Research for more. Thanks.